Happy Friday, happy weekend. It is episode 118 of your favorite D-list actor. Coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona, where it's ridiculously hot again. Yeah, so remember it was supposed to get cool and I was going to start raining, and now it's back in triple digits again. So yeah, so I got one running this week on Sunday, which was the coolest day of the week. And then it's back in the triple digits, man. I'm like, what is going on here? We're less than a week away from October, and it's still triple digits here in Phoenix, Arizona. That's insane. But because when I'm running, I'm focusing more, on the weights, and I've really been digging the 5x5 with the big three, bench, squat, and deadlift. I've really been enjoying that. And I think my numbers are feeling good. I'm feeling strong for what I normally do. And I added a little something to it where I do, for the big three, I do a single. Not like trying to max out or anything like that. We got one watching live. But, just one rep. Just one, boom, nice rep, right? So it feels good. I'm feeling strong. I'm getting all my I'm getting all of my all my protein in. I'm getting my meals in. I'm really sticking to the meals. Get workouts and then the meals. Everything is perfect. I've been snacking. I've been doing a really good job of no snacking and just sticking to what I'm supposed to eat during my feeding sessions. And like I said, doing a really good job with that. And trying to, after like a couple weeks of doing that perfectly, see if I could add a little calories, see how everything's feeling. But once it cools off again, I'm gonna get back into the running, and then we have to recalculate everything again. Anyway, we got 2 watching live, and we got a like. So hopefully it's supposed to get cool again, possibly this weekend. And if it doesn't, I will get back on my running schedule since I have a lot of free time. Let's have a sip of the iced coffee because it's delicious. I make it myself. One of my 4 amazing coffees I have a day. That's my late night snack coffee right there. So good. I have to have my peanut butter and toast, which is like my pregame meal before I do the show. It's a must. I gotta have it. And then tonight, though, after the show, my wife is out with her friends, so I'm going to make myself a ridiculously giant sandwich after the show. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. Other things that I'm excited about that happened this week. My man Josh over at Josh Makes Movies here on YouTube had a little bit of free time this weekend, and we were able to get on our show that we're working on, the new series, Hunter, which is a spinoff of Red Sands, which is a project that we worked on, and you can check out the very first episode of Red Sands on Prime. It's still on there. Go check it out. Good stuff. Some great action. I think you will enjoy it if you haven't seen it already. If you have, you just tell friends, hey man, my boy, his show, that episode is still over there on Prime. Go check it out if you haven't. Not sure what's going on with the rest of the show. Like I said, each week, but maybe we'll find out. Hopefully something soon. I would really like for everyone to see the finished project out because I would like to see the finished project out. That'd be great. That way we have closure on that show. You hear my dogs? They want closure on the show. Everybody wants to see what happens with Hunter and his crazy brother Eddie. Everybody wants to know. So Josh and I got together for an hour, and we started. Right now we're expanding some stories, and we were able to add 3 pages in an hour. And so I think we got some really good stuff brewing on there. So we're currently at 97. Well, this is how deep we are into 97 pages. The next, if I type in one more letter, we're on page 98 for the show. And we're expanding more stories. 100 is coming up real quick. And I'm pretty sure the next time we get together and write, we're going to be over 100 pages. That sounds great, isn't it? That was Mocha. And it's looking good, man. I can see us getting that to 110, 120 pages for the series, and that's going to be some good stuff. But expanding some of these characters that we've already created, it's really I like it. I'm digging it. Giving them a little bit more than just 1 or 2 lines. Give them a little bit of a life there. So that's what we're toying with right now. and then we'll probably have to go back through and do a whole other proofread, a whole other clean. So that's where we are with that project. Yeah. So because I know I'm not getting a lot of work, because of the SAG strike. Obviously, the WGA strike, of course, is over. They're done with that, and SAG should be back at the negotiation tables, from what I read on a SAG newsletter, on Monday, October 2nd. So, fingers crossed, that we can get something done, because man, I really, 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 really want to work. I just seriously, I want to work so bad. I love acting. Every part of it. I love being a PA. I love being a 1AD. I say this all the time, man. It doesn't matter if I'm background or if I'm the lead, bro. I love every second of it. Holding table reads. I don't care what it is. Just I want to do it. Podcasts, whatever, all those good things. You know me. Speaking of podcasts, I believe I'm going to be on a podcast Monday, but I don't have all the information. So hit my Twitter up later. My X up later, and you can get that information whenever I get it. That's where I'll post it, because the next time Monday's right before the next show, so I won't be able to get the information to you on here, obviously. So if you are on Twitter, or X, just swing over there, and as soon as I find out what time the podcast is, East Coast, West Coast times, and all that good stuff, I will let you know. Of course, the podcast and all those things. So other than podcasts, I'm always grinding every week, looking for work, because although we are in a strike, there are some things that can still be done, like voiceovers, which I've had, I think, 11 or 13 auditions for that so far this year. Commercials are still a go, and independent film, if it's under a certain budget and gets the SAG agreement. So that's what I'm grinding for. That's what I'm grinding for every week. And this week's grind, 13 submissions and 2 auditions. Yeah, that's right. So it was a pretty good week. Yeah, I got a couple auditions in. Very happy about that. No callbacks or anything like that. Didn't hear anything about the Western that I did, and so I guess maybe next Sunday, not this Sunday, excuse me, but next Sunday I will post that audition up on YouTube. Maybe I'll drop it Sunday evening, probably around 7 or 8. You guys can check that audition out that I had, where I played where I auditioned for the sheriff, who then later becomes a politician, and you can see it's supposed to be a 20-year span of how he it's the same person, but it's changed from being that rough sheriff to the straight up politician guy. So I should be able to get that up on YouTube hopefully next Sunday. Well, it's already up, but to drop it for everybody so you guys can check it out. Man, yeah, dude, it's almost October, and it's still hot. It's crazy. But I'm looking forward to handing out candy this year. I'm very excited about that. Wife and I are going to dress up. We still don't know our costumes yet, but definitely going down. Well, that was an interesting first segment. Nice and sweet, real easy. 8 minutes flat. We got Shannon in the house. What up, girl? What's going on? We got 3 watching live. We got a like. It is Friday night. It's September 29th. It's your favorite D-List Actor, episode 118. And we're moving on to our first main segment of the show, the social media segment, because we're not just here on YouTube bringing you live stuff, little shorts, and some other goofy stuff that I put on here, auditions, everything else, bloopers sometimes. Always trying to put that stuff up there for you guys. Maybe you can get a laugh, a little bit of enjoyment, something to make your day a little bit brighter. I do try. As I said before, we're not just here on YouTube, which I absolutely love. So I can come to you live. You can watch later. You can't make it live. Like Shannon's live. But a lot of other people won't get to see it live. And we'll talk about those people in a little bit. You can find me on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram at TJWIMZ. You can find me on LinkedIn and Facebook at TJWIMBS, as in bullshit or bullshisa. My IMDb, where you can find out what's going on with all sorts of projects that have been made, that are going to be made, and other things like that, things that are in script. You can find all that information on IMDb, and my IMDb is imdb.me/TJWIMBS, as in bullshit or bullshisa. IMDb numbers for acting are up. IMDb numbers for the show are up. That means we got a touchdown. and it's Friday night, so we got a touchdown dance. Let me drop the mic. DJ, hit it. Hopefully the music played. I couldn't hear it. I keep forgetting to hook up the headphones. So yeah, there you go. What are you gonna do? I don't know. What are you gonna do? Here we are. We got 5 new subscribers over here on the YouTubes. We're up to 250. We had 251 for a couple days, and then they disappeared. But it's all good. Numbers are up. That's good stuff. There are new photos up on Facebook and Twitter, X. There are new videos up on YouTube. I dropped one of the clips that I'm using for my 2023 reel, which looks fantastic, by the way. Can't wait to drop that for everybody. As soon as the SAG strike is over, I'm putting that reel everywhere. But anyway, this is a small clip that's going to be on that reel from Night Studios, where I play Thomas Windsor, an FBI agent who just happens to be Australian. So if you guys want to hear that Australian accent, go head over to Twitter, X. You can check it out on here, and I also have it up on Instagram, and you can see that little clip that's going to be going on my reel for this year. It looks fantastic. I don't think anything else. Just probably some more photos. That's about it. Not a lot on the social medias this week, other than dropping the clip from Night Studios, Dark Ops. And I believe both of those are from China White, which will be, hopefully you guys will be seeing that maybe in December. I'm not sure what's going on right now with the film festivals and the strikes and things like that. So once I get that information, of course, I will always get it to you as soon as possible. Man, we're just sliding along. I love it. 12 minutes in, and we are ready for the third segment. A little bit of water, a little bit of amazing iced coffee. Oh my goodness. All right. Moving on to TJ's Hollywood Seconds. Because you may have heard this before, but I'm going to tell you again because I want to. And I like to. Yeah, two. The WGA strike, as we mentioned before, they've come into an agreement. SAG goes back to the negotiating tables October 2nd, this Monday. Hoping. Just checking out some IMDb news. John Wick 5 is in development, and The Continental, which is a prequel of the hotel in the 70s, is currently streaming a miniseries on Peacock. Check it out. Another thing I read up on the IMDb's, I Am Legend Due is in development. Not a lot more information on that. What's on TV and what am I watching? Well, gang, I finally got to get back on some shows. I finished Love Island, and I started 2 new shows with the wife, Barry, season 4. Watched the first 2 episodes, and I was not disappointed. They're keeping it dark. I love it. The story is great, and the acting is incredible. When they're pitching the idea of running the sand to all the gangs and going legitimate and everything like that, oh my God, that is that acting. That scene is absolutely brilliant. You guys haven't seen it yet. Oh man, just go check out that scene. It's absolutely phenomenal. They're at David Buster's, and it's hilarious. You got to check it out. Absolutely fantastic. And the other show that I'm mixing with it, back and forth, is The Morning Show. And you can catch that over on Apple TV. And Tom Ham is the new actor on The Morning Show. And they didn't give us too much ham, which was awesome. Just enough. And I really enjoyed the first episode. Yeah, good stuff. Everyone on that show, absolutely incredible actors. Phenomenal cast over there. Great casting. Whoever does the casting over there, nice work. Barry too, man. Everybody plays their characters so awesome. Do I have any more NFL news? No, just that stuff. All right, moving on to college football, my favorite football that there is. I Absolutely love it. It was a great weekend in college football. 6 top 25 teams came down to include Colorado's Cinderella story. As Oregon was like, we are not having it in our house. Oregon beat them down. Like it was, they were scrimmaging some two-way squad. I mean, beat them down. Colorado didn't score until the fourth quarter. It was like a give me. Oh, so sad. And it's going. Oh, and by the way, Maryland, Shannon, you'll appreciate this. Maryland is 4-0, but bam, we're still not in the top 25. I don't know, yo. I don't know. This doesn't sound right to me. But this week in college football, let me have my notes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 top 25 teams guaranteed to go down. Got some big matchups. Notre Dame at Duke, LSU at Ole Miss, Kansas at Texas, and Utah at Oregon State. All top 25 matchups, which means 4 top 25 teams are going to lose. I love when that happens. Very exciting. It's going to be a great weekend of college football. Still early on in the NFL, but unfortunately, I'm a Raiders fan, so I already know how that is going to go. Well, guys, it looks like it's going to be a very short show this evening, but they have been like that, with the strike, not a lot of work going on. And so, hey, that's kind of the way the ball bounces. So let's get one more sip of the old water. You like that? You're a Wolverine fan? The old Michigan, the old Michigan Wolverines. Yeah, they're an awesome team. I love their helmets. That was the Delaware wing tee. Remember Aberdeen? They were in the wing tee. I think 1 year we had those on our helmets. That's that same Michigan. You must have been really happy back then. Or are you talking about Wolverine Lost Chapters, where your favorite actor of all time plays 3 different characters? Because you could be talking about that, and I would hate to, if you were talking about that, I would never, say, "Oh no." Yeah, I know what you mean, though, and I appreciate that you're also a college football fan, which is absolutely fantastic. All right, let me get a sip of this coffee. It's amazing iced coffee that I make for myself every night. We got one more segment before I get to my giant sandwich that I'm going to crush after this. And if you see the shirt I'm wearing, I'm going to watch Fight Club tonight. I know, Shannon. Michigan football. Maryland plays Michigan, right? And we got to beat Michigan State, so I guess we're going to beat Michigan next. It's cool. Don't worry about it. We're still going to be friends. We'll always be friends, no matter how bad Maryland beats Michigan. Oh man, I'm going to hear this. I'm probably going to get a text after this. On to the last segment of the show, TJ's Acting Circle. And this week, it is dedicated to one of my fellow actors, Kat McGee. She plays an FBI agent on Dark Ops alongside myself. She's an absolutely fantastic actress, great person, fantastic person. And that girl works so freaking hard. Head over to her Instagram and check out her grind on her Instagram. That girl works. Well, Kat, being the amazing, not just an amazing actress, of course, but being an amazing person that she is, she got the first cut of some of the footage of some of the shows, and she made little reels, little clips for everyone who's on the show. And I'm just like, that's a lot of work. First of all, it's a lot of work, and she just saved every single actor hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars having to get a reel made because she got them their clips that they need. How awesome is that? Thank you, Kat, for doing that. I appreciate you not just as a person and for doing all those great things for everybody, but you're so nice to everyone on set. You're just a great human being, and you're an incredible actress, and I feel proud when I get to work alongside of you. Yeah. So thank you so much, Kat. You're an awesome person. And guys, honestly, I think we might be done. So it's the weekend. Be safe. If you're going to consume anything that could impair your driving, please make sure you have a plan. The Ubers, the sleepovers, somebody picking you up, whatever. Do what you got to do. Do not drive, because I would like to speak to everybody that I'm speaking to today next Friday. Peace and love. Let me give some thanks. Namaste. You guys have a great one. I'm out this. What?